I love talking about culture because, there's actually an argument to be made. Does good business drive culture or does culture drive good business? And I come out on the side that culture drives good business. And so, we get questions from our investors frequently, how does ABRY, maintain, the kinds of returns that we have had over, 25 or more years of operating. And so, Joanna references discipline clearly, and we could talk about that in another point. There's a discipline that we use for the investment criteria that we target and the investments we make. But I think our culture is really what differentiates us across a myriad of parameters. So first of all, we have a homegrown culture. And what I mean by that is that typically we hire investment professionals who are 24 years old, who have been on Wall Street 1 to 3 years, and we develop them into private equity investors. So it's not uncommon at the VP rank, at the principal rank, at the partner rank, and at the managing partner rank that we've had people who've spent their entire careers at ABRY. And so that experience really inculcates an approach of how we analyze investment opportunities, but also, how we treat people and how we develop people. So that's sort of point one. I think the second thing is that I mentioned, we have these 4 legs of the stool and we have some dedicated teams to each strategy. But what we do is we have every investment professional at ABRY incented in every single fund. So even if you're just perhaps more focused on our senior equity fund, you'll get the largest part of your compensation and carry from that fund you're focused on, but you'll also have carry in our buyout funds and in our debt funds. And that has the effect, of course, of people, instead of competing internally, they're collaborating. And it's amazing when you create a culture where there's collaboration instead of competition, the results that you can get from that team. And I think the last thing, which I know Joanna at some point this morning will talk about, we have a really diverse culture. So, I'm not the only female at ABRY. There's another female partner. We have female vice presidents. We have female associates. And we make a big effort to recruit women at my firm, which I know is atypical for the private equity industry, where I think I heard the statistic, something like only 6 to 7% of the individuals who are running private equity firms are women. So we think diversity, whether it's gender or it's ethnic or it's any kind of diversity, we think that actually strengthens our culture and enables us to compete more effectively.